Ja, okej. Vi ska inte prata med grabbarna i tältet där. Nej. Inte idag, inte. Det kanske blir någon annan gång. Inte ikväll. Nu ska jag gå och lägga mig. Oj, du, vad mörkt det har blivit runt. Hey, what's that? Men, hallå. Här, den vill inte. Var det så förra gången vi har också? Kanske därför den inte är gjord. Här, men upp. Så, ja, kom. Nu ska vi gå in. Ja, tanten sitter kvar här ute. Jag har för mig att det var här våran sovplats var. Så.
It's getting late and it's snowing. Time to call it a day.
Good night, officer. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
Ja, inte the shack. Om jag kan gå ut nu.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face in it.
Okej.
Adorned with...
Det här måste vi köra nu.
It's like something snaps
Boom.
at you. A nerve ending. A thought. A sadness. Your face in the mirror is suddenly clean of the layer that had distorted it for God knows how long. Just like that, it's over. The running gag that your life had become. A sad old man looks back at you.
No! Var är det rak?
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough
Oh,
soap.
no. Beefcake! Beefcake, klar. Jag tänkte om jag kan gå ut nu, då kanske jag kan... Då ska jag pröva den här checken här uppe hos henne. Om typ date. Om hon står kvar förhoppningsvis. Där, hon. Det var ju minus när Kim var med.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast.
Okej, vi prövar nu.
What's in your mind, officer?
You think she really needs
17%!
more of that after a man died at sea?
But what do I do then?
What if I told you it is actually possible to go on a date sober?
What? Get out of here with your crazy fringe theories. What are you suggesting here?
Before recorded history, men and women were able to do simple, very primitive things together sober.
Sådär.
Acknowledge the situation and keep it basic.
I'm a drunk. Don't know if you noticed, so I usually ask people to drink with me.
I have, and I don't really.
This time. Bara för minusmannen. This time though, imitate drumroll. Brrr. For a walk.
Just a walk? I don't know, officer. I would not have taken you for an innocent perambulator.
I am. That's why you should definitely agree. Is that a yes, ma'am? It's the walk happening? Please come to a sober walk with me.
Where would this walk take us, officer?
There's a nice view on the beach I found. Point of view, Land's End.
All right. I will walk with you. But you need to understand that nothing is going to happen. We're just walking.
Yes, I understand nothing.
Charming. My man was like that too. Had to knock 2 of his teeth out to establish a good relationship dynamic.
No.
I'll see you at Land's End in the evening. Be there after dark, all right?
She doesn't wait for an answer. You better get ready.
After dark, det är ju redan after dark. Okej, hoppas det inte hänger sig nu då. Vi har haft dålig erfarenhet när det var... Och någon ska ju nuppa, precis. Dålig erfarenhet när någon har gått sådär, då brukar kunna... Meal ending. Nu ska vi se. Om vi gör så här nu. Nu blev jag ju lite orolig där. Nu sparar vi bara för det. Tjugo över 12 är klockan i spelet. Nu är det bäst att säga det. Jag har inte exakt superkoll var den där Lillys ending är någonstans. the beach någonstans. Så därför springer jag bara så långt vänster jag kan till att börja med. Och de här pratade vi ju inte med, de sprang vi bara förbi. Eller nej, vi pratade med dem lite grann va? Spara är bra. Det gör jag alldeles för sällan.
Hello, I'm Gary. How do you do, officer?
The crypto-fascist.
I'm just waiting for my friend Morel to finish up with his insect traps so we...
Ja, vi pratar mer sen någon annan gång. Jag vet inte vart den här partyt... Och jag gillar den här subtila låtstycken om man säger så. Eller ljudet som går. Vi plockade upp några skor va? Empathy, someone else's shoes. Andre, nu ska vi se Lily Land's End. You have a date with Lillian. Get to Land's End in the northern tip of the peninsula quickly. She's not going to wait for you forever. Okej, norrut. North End. För jag vet ju också om att innan 2 så måste jag vara i säng. Annars är det ju typ per automatik game over. Det här spelet är ju inget sånt spel direkt man behöver spara i. Visst att jag dog i första... No. Det måste vara här. Där är hon! Yes!
The woman gazes steadily at
Nu
the
ska vi se
waves.
om vi har
A
tur
sudden
här.
gust picks up her dark hair and lets it fall again, tousled, wild. She brushes a few stray locks from her eyes, and only then spots you approaching.
Aye, so here you are.
I am here.
It's late and the sun is going down. It'll be dark soon. If we stay here long enough, we will be joined by a cortege of drunks and teenagers. Know that you're not the first guy to bring a girl to Land's End. This is what the locals call a make-out spot.
Ooh.
That is not going to happen here today. I just want to make that clear, Dimples.
Inte okej.
Across the rusty water, that's La Delta, the financial district. In the mist-covered distance, towers rise as a rebuke to the poverty of this coast.
You seem surprised that I made it.
Drinking men aren't known for keeping their appointments.
I'm actually quite good at scheduling. It's a rockstar thing. Tardiness. I wouldn't miss it for the world.
The world? Those big words men like to throw around as though they had weight.
Yeah.
Let's just admire this piece of the world we happen to have in front of us, eh?
As she turns to face the sun, reflected in the waves, and the skyscrapers rising across the bay, you cannot help following her steady gaze. You should say something. Anything. Maybe the tequila sunset thing.
You know, a past incarnation of myself called himself Tequila Sunset. I wonder why that is.
It's a common Ravisholian expression. Means drinking yourself to death.
I found a corpse recently. Had a Tequila Sunset moment.
And what about you? Keeping the name?
Hell yeah, Tequila Sunset all the way! Nej, hon verkar ju inte gilla att man är ett fyllo. Om vi spelar här rätt, undrar om vi får en make-out här session med henne. It will need a new name. I prefer just going by my initial. It's more conspiratorial that way. Call me HDB. I don't need any other.
Well then, Harry.
He smiles and turns toward the sunlit sea.
The sun reflected in the waves and the skyscrapers rising across the bay is mesmerizing. Your mind clears for a moment as your senses take it all in. Not just the glass skyscrapers, fragile looking in the shimmering air. River Esperance flowing into the bay.
Isn't it strange for this all-powerful thing, the sun, to be so generous towards us. You know, the best time to go out fishing is usually towards sunset, when the water is warmer.
The sun also falls on the Capeside tenements and war-torn ruins. An old sea fortress juts out, seemingly impervious to the sheen cast over everything else, shaking you out of your reverie. The sun does little for the dead, and those hopelessly lost in their own minds, or people living in desert climates with sparse vegetation and little drinking water.
It's what you named your boat, the sun. I'm not sure desert people are happy with too much sunlight.
Oh, that was a bit of pride and a bit of superstition.
And a bit of conceptual
Nu är det mycket XP här.
It being yellow and all.
Now you're just nitpicking.
The salt in the air and the cries of the gulls and the skewers.
Jag ser, du har 0056. Tiden går väldigt fort nu.
But still your gaze always returns to the dazzling streaks of light, wherever they may be reflected.
It's bringing us spring, summer. It's entirely on our side, no matter what we do or who we are, for absolutely no reason. It's unlike no other powerful being, certainly no powerful organization or government. How can that be?
The sun is an exact organization. There's an explanation to this, and it's political. You see, begin a long, impassionate... No way. Something's gotta be on our side.
I guess we wouldn't really be here if that thing wasn't on our team.
You have fish hooks in your ears. There's an instring a little in your voice. Don't you want to go visit La Delta? So what do you think, Kill the Hangman? Det är väldigt twist. Här försöker vi ragga och få liksom get lucky liksom. Och så bara, vem tror du mördade? Okej, nu kör vi. 58%. Vi har haft tur idag med rollsen, så det är väl därför vi kommer misslyckas nu. Vi prövar.
Say what? Something interesting? Impossible.
That something was very pretty. I'm sorry, I don't have anything to add.
Thank you. Out there on the other planet, the sea, you start seeing things in a strange light.
Bajs. Jag tror att nu misslyckas med möjligheten att få hångla lite.
You know,
tror jag.
The wind's gonna pick up soon, and I have to go, but...
She takes her sword out of the scabbard. The blade reflects the sunlight, a dark orange.
Have this. The sun's good, but it doesn't stick things. I've no use for it anymore.
Think we can do this again sometime?
Farewell.
Det var ju synd att det gick som det gick. Ej bra. Ja, nu ska vi gå och lägga oss då. Conclude this day. No. Så nu, jag tror det var min största chans. Det hade alternativet kommit upp. I want to have fuck with you. Garanterat att jag hade behövt ta det alternativet då. Det hade varit totalt oslagbart. I want to have fuck with you. Även fast hon hade sagt tydligt att det inte skulle ske, så hade jag behövt välja det ändå. Så är vi tillbaka här. Hon står där igen. Ja, kanske.
It's getting cold.
Enter the shack. Så.
The bed is comforting.
Go to sleep. Ingen snack. Nu ska vi se om...
Across the room, the heating system hums its soft lullaby. The mattress feels soft and sheets warm. It only takes you moments for the world to fall away.
Ska vi se om vi har någon bizarr händelse under natten igen. Vi pratade med liket förra gången.
Thoughts, baby. A million little lights in the dark. You're one fine instrument, brother. All those faces and all those names. All that laughter and screaming and scheming around. Every corner,
Every street.
and every street.
Recorded in you forever on Faraday.
On and on it goes. For
Det är så
untold
bisarrt det här
hours.
spelet ibland alltså.
At the disco where you first asked her to dance. Rising, rising. Above the dark curvature. The great wingspan of sleep. Studded with stars.
Behold, there are millions of them down there. The first time, the last time. The smoke in her mouth. The plotted flowers. The faces turning, changing.
It's the world, Harry boy. And you're made of it.
Harry boy.
Every day you're out there, you make more of yourself from it. I'm afraid you can't be unmade now. You can never forget this shit.
I can never forget this shit. The colors, the voices, the rain, the snow. I don't want to. It's beautiful. The endless vision. Erase them.
It's not possible anymore. It's stuck on loop. Whirling, spitting out words and images.
You're the son of the world again. Harrister. A ceaseless agent. Picking up litter and old newspapers. Collecting your little bubblegum wrappers and idiotic picture postcards. Meaningless, meaningless keepsakes.
Reading your awful letters and recalling things, aren't you? The endless names of the world. An address book you are. The map of a city.
I am an agent of the world.
You'll go insane if you keep going like this. One more
You loony
day,
bin.
and you'll be in the loony bin. I just know you will. And for what, brother man?
For the greater good.
For the greater good.
For Revacon. Always and only Revacon.
Solving your little crossword puzzles. Doing your tasks. Crossing names off lists. Trying to become some sort of world detector. It won't make it okay. It won't put smoke back in her mouth.
Forget politics. I'll never sleep if I keep on like this. I can't give up. I have to keep on going for Revachol. We're making progress. Measured, steady progress.
There he goes again. He's a real political animal, our Harry.
Tjena Limpan!
He still doesn't see that it's the world changing
Jag är
around
helt svart
him.
idag. Vi sover! Det är det vi gör.
He's got no idea what he's in for.
Feel the pillow under your shit. Why?
'Cause only love can break your heart. Beep, beep, beep. The alarm is ringing, Harry. The disco circus goes on and on. You barely slept 3 hours last night.
No!
You can do it. It's nothing. Do it for the city.
Yes.
Go. Do it for the picture puzzle. Put it all together. Solve the world. One conversation at a time.
Hur är det då Limpan? I'm waking up from a deep slumber. Nu är det alltså dag 4. Han är lite sliten
Good.
där.
You're up. Listen, there's something that's been bothering you for a few days now.
Har du drivit dig själv till vansinne idag? Trevligt.
It's a suspicion, or a feeling really, that things are not quite in hand around.
No shit.
An earth-shattering deduction from your psyche. What will those guys come up with next? Every day, things seem to spin more and more wildly out of control.
No shit.
The center isn't holding. And despite your efforts to moderate and contain these energies, things only seem to be getting worse.
Har du slarvat bort en projektmapp, Limpan? Det var ju klantigt. Wait, I thought things were going pretty well.
Oh, sure. You've been making progress on your case, interviewing people, solving side tasks.
Ja, det har jag gjort.
But who's focusing on the big questions?
Kim, I assume the most qualified and highly credentialed people were taken care of. What am I supposed to do?
You've got to find out who bears la responsabilité.
I thought I was assigning responsibility for the murderer.
Harry, you're thinking about this too narrowly. La responsabilité isn't concerned with trivial questions like who killed who. It's about the real issues, the human welfare index, the price of staple goods, the transition to real democracy. The most awesome, terrible thing. It is human nature to crave
det är bra,
la
Marcus. Simma lugnt.
responsabilité and to deny it.
Jag
That's
ska också
why
runda av
it
här
must
snart,
be
så.
distributed across many
För den här
different
gamla mannen och så, va?
organizations, agencies, offices, and portfolios. Whoa.
Men vi börjar närma oss slutet här mer och mer, tror jag.
This
Alltså,
isn't some kind of dictatorship. You can't simply seize la responsabilité for yourself. It must be given by a legitimate authority.
om vi bara summerar ihop det lite. Vi ska prata med Joyce, vi ska prata med Titus och vi ska prata med henne där uppe. Sen får vi se vad som händer. Om vi vill så kan vi prata med partyfolket på isen. De som höll på med några insekter där och det. Liksom.
Like a committee. You don't need no stinking committee. You're the law.
I'm the law! Så godnatt, Marcus, simma lugnt. Simma lugnt. But I'm the law. Can't I just do it myself? Do we really have time for all this?
Really, Harry?
Really,
You
Harry.
know in your lungs that true authority flows from institutions, not individuals. That's the single principle that separates civilization from barbarism. Technicalities.
Technically.
If you want your work to be accepted, you have to go through the appropriate process. There is always time to follow best practices. Once someone's decided to cut corners for the sake of expediency, who knows what else they're capable of? Swift, decisive action. Fun stuff.
Fun
That's
stuff.
what they're capable of. Only the most even-keeled minds in Martinez, the one you seem so set on driving away, the lieutenant, is a natural place to start.
The lieutenant did it.
Together, you'll be able to discover who has la responsabilité in Revachol. And, if necessary, you'll have the wisdom and expertise to assign it among yourselves.
And what happened once we assigned responsibility?
Most likely, your findings will be collected in a report, which will be carefully reviewed by your superiors.
Okay.
Once they've reviewed it, those same superiors will produce a set of recommendations to be taken up at the next meeting of the Standing Committee. Rest assured, no matter what happens, it will be done through the proper channels.
Okay, accept this.
Good luck. Your report is eagerly anticipated.
Thank you. I'm taking the responsibility. Autosave. Det är bra. Så vi har ju några konversationer kvar att göra. Och sen... Ja, där står Kim. Tjena Kim. Good morning Kim. Good morning. Om vi då... Vad hade vi? 2 levlar, va? 2 levlar, nästan 3. Equip this to impress yourself. Yes. Alltså om man kollar här så finns det en hel del som vi... Jag vet inte om allting finns... man kan göra här då, men... Sleeping Duck Worker och det. Men vi ska ju prata med Titus. André kan vi om vi vill. Nu ska vi se. Om de finns med någonting här. The Hangman Smoker on the Balcony. René. Ja, jag tänker just att vad vi ska göra i Mörgon när vi spelar här, så ska vi väl upp och prata med hon Joyce där uppe vid båten. Så att hennes konversation blir klar eller något sånt där. Sen ska vi prata med hon som är på taket på Whirling Rags. Och sen ska vi prata med Titus. Och sen får vi se vad vi gör. Det är väl typ det vi ska göra. Men just nu tänkte jag faktiskt gå och lägga mig också. Precis som den Marcus inspirerade mig, om man säger så. Så save game här då. Så får vi fortsätta imorgon. Sådär. Tycker jag. Så har det bra Limpan. Simma lugnt. Lycka till med projektmappen, om man säger så. Och alla andra som var inne, skitgrymt. Vi hade ju skottskadad här inne. Rätt schysst namn. Skottskada. Utan att säga någonting. Tack för följningen, by the way. Och alla andra som varit här. Bara du vet också allt sånt där. Simma lugnt. Marcus. Goat of the Mass Destruction. Jag signar ut nu. Jag önskar en trevlig, underbar tisdag. Och jag säger bara... Game on allesammans. Game on. Godnatt. Game on.